You pull out your phone at work, pull up the pet camera, and there they are. Your dog is lying perfectly still on the living room rug. You let out a sigh of relief. They're being so good. We naturally assume that a quiet animal is a calm animal, but when it comes to dogs left home alone, silence is often deceptive. Across the country, well-meaning pet owners are looking at these exact same screens and praising a physical state that, biologically, suggests something very different from simple relaxation. What looks like the ultimate well-behaved dog is often a psychological optical illusion, masking a state of deep internal distress. Immediately after you lock the front door, the reality is often a frantic, pacing panic before the sudden quiet sets in. When that quiet finally hits, your dog hasn't actually calmed down. They've entered a state called learned helplessness. They have realized that crying, barking, or destroying the couch will not bring you back. Internally, their nervous system remains highly alert, but their physical body has given up trying to escape the stressor. Learned helplessness represents a psychological surrender to feeling trapped, rather than a genuine acceptance of being alone. If a silent dog is experiencing high internal stress, we would expect their medical tests to show it, but the data presents a paradox. This chart compares cortisol in a healthy dog against a severely anxious one. Surprisingly, anxious dogs display significantly lower long-term levels. The stress system hasn't turned off. Instead, the engine failed after running too hot for too long. The dog's adrenal tank is entirely empty. This state creates a profound biological lethargy, a heavy, immovable exhaustion that is easily mistaken for a calm nap. In this context, a low cortisol reading is the physiological fingerprint of a completely burnt-out nervous system. We have to look past the quiet and learn to differentiate between a genuinely restful nap and a hidden physiological shutdown. It starts with physical tension. A stressed dog has rigid, tightly coiled legs and a stiff neck, while a relaxed dog displays loose, sprawling limbs. Watch for the whale eye phenomenon, wide, hyper-vigilant eyes that track movement across the room without the head turning. This is a sharp contrast to softly closed or gently blinking eyes. Pay attention to the absence of healthy micro-movements. Dogs in shutdown lack the natural shifting, muscle twitching, or deep sighing that accompanies normal canine rest. Decoding a dog's true emotional state requires looking past the silence and analyzing the micro-tensions in their body language. Once you can read these hidden signs, the nature of the human-animal bond changes. It forces us to stop prioritizing the convenience of a quiet house over the actual mental health of our pets. The absence of bad behavior is not the same as the presence of well-being. True calmness is something the dog must feel, not just something the owner observes.